nahulog kanina sa kanyang ano opening prayer. Saan napunta? Kuha na nga kita ng ano, screenshot.
Naghang ako, mate.
Oo. Ako rin, nahulog din ako. Dahil nga yung, siguro, ang ano, sa net nila.
Sinabi mong mag-i-ano ko yung Facebook, naghang.
Oo. Hindi kaya, no?
Hindi kaya.
Hindi kaya. Okay lang. Okay, so maraming salamat. Yung mga busy. So, magsiset na lang tayo ulit, TP Gilbert, ng next schedule. Pero yun nga ang target kong date.
Yeah, kindly inform me para ma-set natin.
1 week before. Oh.
No. Yes. Para
maganda ito. Talagang super ganda ito. Kaya, ganyan. Unahin natin yung mga schools. So ako, unahin ko yung dalawang schools, lalo yung mga senior high schools na they are so vulnerable. So may issue na nga. May issue na nga. Ganun nga sa may pumapasok, how we going to stop it? So we could guide the administration to identify well their attendees. Ganyan.
Yeah.
And mga giveaways natin would come later pag may face-to-face ng attendance. So yun ang hingin ko, yung soft copy noon para mapalitan yung sponsorship, your club, my club, and the other club of Manila A, kasi mag-i-spread out na kami. Each Manila A club will spread out to different areas. Yan.
That will be our ultimate objective para we can expand our reach.
Our reach, opo.
Yes. So thank you very much, TP Mar.
Thank you.
Pwede naman yata magkape-kape dyan sa area mo. Baka mapadaan ako dyan.
Mapadaan ka po. Doon tayo sa area.
Ipaplano kami ni P. Willie. Sa kape-kape lang
maraming idea na buo.
Maraming idea eh. Yeah.
Unang-una, yung recipient namin dyan sa Club Sec, di ba, sa ERMITA Church, ERMITA, no? Aming interactor kasi yan eh. So, we could start from there kung may face-to-face na, di ba? Para sa online, maganda yung sa mga colleges that before they start, we could have these infographics, guidelines, administrators could set aside, kagaya nung
magandang project, Mario, yung notebook, kung may mga donors tayo na malalaki, pamigay natin yung mga notebook. Kasi ito, by next week, mamimigay ako ng mga about 1,000 notebooks sa eskwelahan. Kaya yung mga guidance natin, So magandang rin yun.
Kasi nakikita nila lagi sa front page, nasa back page yung infographics ng about cyber awareness. Yan.
Cyber awareness. I-improve pa rin natin yun. Kasi yan. Parang pinadali namin para lang
mabigyan.
Ma-announce yan. Then as we go along, ini-improve natin yung level ng webinars. Hopefully, pag nag-onboard na si PLDT, Smart, maybe makakatulong sa technical requirements natin to accommodate a bigger crowd. Siguro may mga surprise account yan na sila mag-host. May mga topic naman sila. So, hindi malayo na pag nag-join tayong 10 mga
presidents.
From the whole Philippines, then different districts, tayong 10 mag-bolt in tayo. Then the first na mag-conduct tayo ng national cyber awareness.
Yes.
Mar, di ba?
Yes, true. Posible po. Posible po 'yon. Lalo na ngayon na ito na pinaka new normal na through Zoom. Yung yung sayang lang yung Facebook natin, bumabagal pag ila-live ko, mate. Nagdo-double din
hanap tayo ng magandang siguro host na lugar. Parang ipag-aralan din natin yung i-share mo sa isang host na baka mas malakas yung internet niya sa bahay niya. Then siya ang mag-share sa FB Live. Kasi kung at least one member siguro, especially sa mga teachers, alam ko may mga sila maganda yung account ng mga schools sila yung
Hindi nakapasok yung taga Sambuanga Sibugay kasi nga sa Facebook siya nag-aabang, mahal daw ang load eh. Sabi ko, pareho din nangyari. Eh hindi, nahulog yung Facebook.
Kung pwede yung Sambuanga Sibugay TV Mar, i-twin club natin through online muna
Online
siguro.
din.
Mag-twin club tayo.
Ipil. Yung Ipil, Ipil, Rotary Club of Ipil. Opo.
Yeah, mag-schedule ka ng 3 tayong meeting.
Sige po.
Gawin natin yung hindi na twin club yung mga
tripartite na. Tripartite na.
Yeah, tripartite. Para AngelNet. Then
yes, so walang limit.
Electronic natin is natin. Yeah, explore natin yung tripartite. Tripartite.
Kasi the important is the message no? Unahan natin yung lalo na ngayon, unahan natin na mag-guide sila.
Yeah, tama. Kausap ko rin yung si Fiscal Jing Lumanta ng Cebu from Rotary Club of Cebu Puente. Kung masabay-sabay natin 5 club na mag-join for
pwede.
Kasi the first in the history ng Rotary sa Pilipinas, 10 club sa 10 district
nagkaisa.
Decade club. Diba?
Swerte natin TP Gilbert, kanina yung SDG4 program nag-attend. So may idea na siya para magamit yung district account. Masyadong malakas yun. May mga technical person na. Ngayon mag-isa ako, hindi ko kaya. Nahuhulog at naiiwan at
Kailangan na natin yan.
Hindi ko alam kung anong unahin commit Mag-a-admit ba ako o yung slide ko o yung
Hindi.
Ang tagal ko naghang talaga. Hindi ko nga rin naman.
Ako na nag-admit kanina.
Oh, very good. Kaya nawala tuloy ako, kaya okay lang. Tapos nawala pa yung internet ko. Nakakatuwa ito, 'di ba? Natututo tayo, mas mabilis mag-isip. Dual tasking.
Baka kaya ako nawala dahil nawala sa'yo.
Hindi, una kang nawala.
Ganun.
Ako'y kalagitnaan habang nagdi-discuss, nag-present si Lieutenant yung PLT? Police Lieutenant Colonel, right?
Lieutenant Colonel, yes.
CC. Tama ba 'yon o position yung CC? Irene Cayetano.
Parang Irene CENA IC yun.
Ayun lang pala.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tama, magamit natin yung malalaking account para mas marami, mas maganda.
Mas malakas.
Ibubuuin ko rin yung kung may makakilala ka rin. Buuin natin yung 10 club.
Yes. Sabay-sabay ba?
Sabay-sabay tayo na 10 club mo signing na.
Sambuanga Sibugay, meron na akong yung sa Ipil nga. Tapos sa Sambuanga City rin, mayroon silang sister clubs doon pero hindi ko pa kabisado, pero nasa district naman yon, kakausapin natin. Pero dito mismo sa Manila TP Gilbert, napakarami namin.
Correct.
Napakarami namin. Kaya
correct.
ang Cavite, ang Occidental Mindoro.
Yeah. Actually, naki-email ko na audience kay DG namin hindi pa sumasagot Kaya nga, mas bilib ako sa inyo, mas mabilis yung nyo. Mas mabilis yung SAG namin, hindi ko mahagya.
Sige lang. Kasi alanganing araw din ngayon Friday. Actually, solo natin yung araw na ito. Kahapon ang napakaraming webinar, kaya bugbog sarado. Kaya puyat, kalimitan sa mga TP puyat ngayon. Kasi kaka-attend kahapon, nakadalawa ako mula sa umaga hanggang sa gabi.
Masyado na marami webinar, pati sa bukas, yung Rotary 101 namin. Then
meron kayo.
Yeah.
Kami may vocational din bukas. So, gigising ng alas 9 hanggang So, go lang. Itong sa atin kasi very relevant.
I-explore natin yung 10 club tayo from different
region. Sige po.
Tayo, then ambisyonin natin to conduct one national summit. Maski online, pag kaya natin yun. Yan yung mga crazy ideas na pwedeng mangyari.
Pwede. Kung may mga video pa sana, yung pangbukas ba, makahingi tayo sa ACG, mga ganong mga video infographic video.
Actually maraming reference yung Women's and Children Protection.
Yun yung mga ganun.
Mas marami silang reference.
May post natin.
Marami rin may mga NGOs na rin akong kapartner Hindi ko pa umpisa ko na rin like sila Stairway, sila IGM. So, mamaipon ko yung mga materials. Kaya lang, kailangan ko talagang bumuo ng team na kasi kuminsan sa admin side na yun, nahirapan ako. Walang
hindi tayo mga tiki nga eh. Dapat yung mga millennial talagang ilalagay natin dyan. Mabibilis yung mga kamay.
Yung mga administrative sides yan, yung mga recording, mga
recording.
so kailangan natin ng
Yes. Opo.
Anyway, marami naman gusto mag-onboard din na mga natin, mga
Di ba, may recorded naman ito. Ipopost ko itong MP4 nito, yung window, yung video nito. Pwede kong i-post, bigyan kita.
Putulin mo, adjournment lang kasi mga nasabi ako ngayon.
Oo. Ganun.
Sige,
So, yun
sige.
lang, mate. Pahinga na tayo. Sige.
Okay. So, before I begin, please allow me to spare a few moments for the usual pleasantries. In behalf of our district governor, Governor Odi, who is in Occidental Mindoro as we speak. Good evening po. I'd like to acknowledge our SDG for programs, SDG Edwin Chu, our distinguished guest speaker, Colonel CENA, members of the host club, the Rotary Club of ERMITA Manila, headed by TPR Montilla, TPs of Manila, Pasay, Cavite, and Occidental Mindoro, to our district counterparts in District 3800, headed by AG Larry Secreto, members of the host club, the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo, headed by TP GILBERT SOSA, fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. With the introduction of online distance learning as the next best alternative for schooling, online presence has thus become a basic need for most households. More and more people are going online, and majority of which are school-age children. And thus, with this sudden influx of first-time and juvenile internet users, the risk of internet abuses is likewise on the rise. Criminal minds are sure to jump into this opportunity. It is simply like a shark swimming in the middle of a school of fish. If no one takes cognizance of this fact, we shall undoubtedly be facing a surge and a wide array of internet abuses in the very near future. Everybody is in danger. Everyone is a potential victim. And sadly, it is our kids that are exposed to higher risk by virtue of their sheer innocence. Now, the question is, what can we do? What can Rotarians do? What can Rotary clubs do? The answer is simple. Through the AngelNet program, we can partner with schools in our respective communities and areas of jurisdiction. In the same token, schools can partner with parents. In short, a collaborative effort by and between Rotarians, school administrators, teachers, and students alike is thus an effective combination to promote cyber safety for the benefit of our dear students. We must be able to help empower parents to be digital caregivers at home. We must be able to teach families the concept of cybersecurity at home. This is a must to function safely and normally in a digital world that we are now in. After all, this, I guess, is what they call the new normal. Now, the next question is, what can the district do, if any? The answer is, if we can achieve a lot individually, imagine what 100 clubs can do collectively. Imagine efforts focused on a single objective, benefiting not only tens or hundreds of students, but thousands, if not tens of thousands of students. On a district level, the impact is greater and the opportunity to serve is endless. Thus, I'm very excited to learn more about the program and is interested on how the Rotary Club of ERMITA Manila can spearhead this campaign in our district. Thus, I'm encouraging each and everyone here tonight to listen intently, to ask questions, to learn as much as we can on how our respective clubs can participate in this noble undertaking. I'm hopeful that our inter-district or inter-club webinar will be a start of something big. Good luck po to us all, and again, good evening, everyone. Back to you, Tipinar.
Thank you, SDG Joey. Next is the address of the of the AG Larry Secreto about the statement of the purpose on District 3800 site. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Paul. Good evening, everyone. To SDG Joey Gabat, SDG Edwin Chu, TP Montilla, all the officers and members of RC ERMITA, all the members also of RC Metro Antipolo, TP Gilbert SOSA, and P. Willie Quaresma, all my fellow Rotarians and guests, a pleasant good evening to all present today. First of all, I would like to thank both TP NAR and TP Gilbert for this initiative, the AngelNet project. A very meaningful project, very timely, and just as everyone in Rotary is dreaming of, how to protect our children from cyber exploitation. This is very timely. There are very malicious and nuisance, criminal in our society with very bad intentions and deliberately taking advantage of the minds of our children. This should be addressed once and for all. When this project was mentioned to me by TP Gilbert around February during our pets, my mind started to foresee something in magnitude. I told him it is a wonderful cause and does not limit the boundaries within our district, but could cover the whole 10 districts countrywide. Well, true enough,
Tagaytay pala kami bukas na madaling araw. Ay!
Okay, true enough, with much effort from him and his team, and with the help from our partners in the Philippine National Police, his team was able to reach out to many clubs nationwide. Our district governor, Tony P. Parungao, is very much proud and keen on this project, and he really appreciates how TP Gilbert is leading the way to the success of this initiative. Well, actually, I attended the launching seminar of this project AngelNet conducted way back in August during the middle of the pandemic. And I was so amazed to how much digital creativeness those ill-minded people can advance their criminal intentions. I myself, though a little old now, but I'm one of those who grew up and saw the transition from analog to digital, having worked in one of the biggest digital companies and innovators in the world. Our children at present are very much prone to a lot of dangers in the internet. Sometimes we know it, but most of the time we don't. This is a wake-up call to us as adults and parents to not only warn, but to assert to our children to learn and avoid these dangers. Lastly, I would like to thank especially our partners with the help of our guest speaker, Police Lieutenant Colonel Irene SENA. Thank you, ma'am, for taking the time to help us in Rotary to bring this very sensible subject to acts across the cognizance of our children. Our most heartfelt appreciation to your support, and we will always welcome your guidance and continue this endeavor in helping our children. Please accept our humble gratitude embodied in the Rotarian spirit. I would like to end this, small speech with a very interesting quote from Frederick Douglass. It says, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." Thank you very much and good evening to all.
That's AG Larry. And before I proceed, may I call and acknowledge the presence. Finally, our PP Ding is on board, and also PP June is on board. PP Ding, can you speak a little back to welcome our guests, to introduce yourself? Hello. Yeah, that's my PP Ding, the very supportive. Na-late na ng kaunti, nakapag-start na kami. Can you say something, please? Nakamute po kayo. And next, our PP June also, because I think you're on the same frequencies in the security agency. Go ahead, PP Ding.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So again, I would like to apologize for coming in late. I just got home and enough things to do. So anyway, let me make this brief. I'd like to welcome everybody, especially TP NAR, TP Gilbert, officers and the board of directors of both clubs, RC ERMITA and the RC Metro Antipolo, Rotarians and the district officers. And ladies and gentlemen, again, I am pleased to be here today, although virtually, to welcome everybody to the culmination of our sisterhood agreement with the RC Metro Antipolo and initiating this worthwhile project called AngelNet, initiated by, of course, my good friend VP Gilbert SOSA. And now it has come to District 3810, and together with the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo and the help of RC ERMITA, we can spread this this advocacy to other districts and to other clubs. So with that, again, I would like to welcome everybody. So with this session, I think we can understand more about this this project and the process on how to go about it. So welcome everybody.
Thank you, PP Ding, because PP Ding is the instrument that he introduced to me, TP Gilbert and the Metro Antipolo. Thank you for that. So let's proceed. The president's time. Okay, I'll go ahead, mate Gilbert, and after me, your side. So thank you very much, my dear club mates and sister club officers who are present tonight. This is a very noble project. On my side, these are the projects that I had been undertaken on the first week of October. We started last October 1, the signing of MOA during the induction of TP Mark Dison at the Heritage Hotel. So thank you very much. Assisted and witnessed by our SDG Joey and our PE, two PEs from both sides. And last October 1 also, as I said, attending at the same time the induction and the handover ceremonies of the Manila East. So hitting two birds in one stone of the same venue. And on October 2, we co-hosted the Rotary Club of ERMITA for the Eliminating Diabetes Session 3, 4. And last October 3 as well, good members, a good friend that a future member of this club had been on this area bringing bigay tulong essentials and anti-COVID relief goods para sa mga Muslim Bill, para sa Muslim Bill sa Purok 3, Tagkawayan, Quezon Province. And just on the same date as well, a donation check worth 25,000 had been turned over by our ADSEC Executive Secretary to Mrs. Mary Grace Aukit, the principal of the Manuel L. Quezon Senior High School, for their noble purpose, the project of hand washing facilities in their school. And then on October 8, just yesterday, attended two back-to-back activities for my mother club, the Rotary Club of Bagumbayan, for the impact of the pandemic COVID during their joint club meeting, and also during the team visit for the Rotary Club of Asiana Manila with a special guest, Yusek Jojo Garcia. And the upcoming activities for our district, the opening doors into enhanced vocational district vocational seminar on October 10, an area meeting coming on October 12, and a disaster preparedness amidst the pandemic webinar on October 17. Okay, TP Gilbert, your turn.
Nag-umpisa yung buwan natin noong October 1, nung nagkaroon tayo ng MOA signing sa Heritage Red, and that is very memorable to me. Then I have several meetings with the PNP Women's and Children Protection Division, which is also paggagalingan ng mga resource speakers natin kasi baka umaangal na yung anti-cybercrime group dahil nabubugbog na sila ng seminar, sila ni Colonel Puentes and Colonel CENA. So may pag-uusap kami, and there will be a MOA signing soon. On board na rin si Chief PNP. I briefed Chief PNP about Project AngelNet, and he assured me of the full support of the whole Philippine National Police sa awareness seminar ng Rotary, ng mga Rotaries about AngelNets. I also had a meeting with PLDT Smart Public Relation. On board na rin sila because they have a similar project sa PLDT, yung nila na Better Today. Actually, by November, there will be a series of seminar na gagawin ng PLDT, and like yung sa first week nila, how kids have been this 2020, introduction to the realities Filipino children have been facing during the COVID-19, introduction to online sexual abuse and exploitation. Then sa second week will be the protection and prevention effort, rescue and rehabilitation effort. Third week will be how to better today for kids, digital literacy and cybersecurity. And yung fourth week nila, how to be better today for kids also, online change making and supporting causes for children and youth. Maganda rin ito programa ng ng PLDT Smart, and we expect na magkaroon din kami ng MOU with PLDT Smart to support Project AngelNet. So by November siguro magkakaroon na kami ng mawasay together with the Philippine National Police. Natapos na rin namin nagkaroon ng MOA signing with the DOJ Office of the Cybercrime. And by October 14, may project kami yung sinasabi, ang term namin is tablet mo, sagot ko. We'll be donating about 20 tablets to one sumulong elementary school with mga face shields and face masks, as well as we'll be distributing 500 notebooks of AngelNet. Yung katulad ng binigay ko sa iyo, it's an advocacy materials. It was donated last week also to one of our donors. They donated 1,000 pieces of AngelNet awareness notebook para may pamigay, may pamahagi sa mga teachers, mga gulang at mga estudyante. So, yun ang mga projects natin, and of course we'll be having talks with the Rotary Club of Gapan, Nueva Ecija, and a 1-1 club also from Makati, District of Makati. Yun lang po, maraming salamat, TP Nar.
Mukhang hindi busy TP Gilbert, ano? Metro Manila pa lang. Metro Manila pa lang yan. Wala pa yung kalapit na provinces.
Actually, dilalakad ni PP Attorney Poyak Sordis yung possible twin club namin sa Leyte. Nasa Leyte siya ngayon.
Good.
We'll be talking to one club sa Leyte. Maaari mag-usap kami bukas through telephone. Siya nag-arrange ngayon. Nasa Leyte kasi si Attorney Poyak. Past President Poyak on this.
Nice. Thank you, TP Gilbert. So let's go to the roll call of each club. I'd like to present you our roster of club membership from the Rotary Club of ERMITA, from the president down to our advisors. President, yours truly. The vice president, President-elect Rich, the one that handles the Q&A. The president nominee, Nikki Esperanza. The ex-officio, the IPP, Maria Dolores Cater, Club Secretary Fidela Austin, Club Treasurer Rosalyn Durmiendo, Club Marshal, two of them, Melanie R. Comentan and Ayon Lampas, Club Administration, Hannah May Cinco, Club Membership, Rufino Lobiano, Chair and Service Projects, Michael Kumar and Raul Nino de Vera, Chair for the Rotary Foundation, Eugene Tan, Public Relation, Peter Paul Ang, and the Chair for the Special Projects, PP Ramon Banta. And here are our members. We have 40 members now. Unfortunately, 2 members have left on us on this year. Si Gobloy at saka si PP Art. So we back from 42, we back to 40 active members. So they are the members. And for the Club A, Transformational Club Presidents, These are the rosters for the 31. Yeah. Okay. From Manila, Rotary Club of Manila, TP Robert Joseph. From Asiana Manila, may I introduce you these club presidents, Dakila Carlo E. Kua. From Manila, from Bagumbayan, Manila, Rolando Roli Policarpio. From Asiana, from Baywalk, Manila Bay, nothing Baywalk, Sara M. Loquero, nagkamali lang. From Chinatown Circle, Barry Dumlao. If ever you are there, just speak out, mate, and then introduce your club, your classification. From Chinatown, Manila, William Nang. From downtown Manila, which is represented by PP Bobot Yang Peng Wei. Yours truly from ERMITA, Manila. From Hiyas ng Manila, Regina Arciaga. From Intramuros, Manila, lately she was here, TP Mela Saavedra. From Jose Abad Santos, TP Geraldine Mianyas. From Mabini, Manila, TP Sokdil Singh. From Malati Prime, TP Jimmy Ocampo. From Malati Cofield, TP Hak Yo Choi. From Manila 101, TP Maria Cristina Calagian. From Manila Archangel, George Dagle, TP George Dagle. From Manila Bay, TP Frederick Sibog. I think he was still there. TP Fred, are you still there? Hello? From Manila Binondo Prime, TP Mildred Katahay. Hello, mate, are you still there? From Manila Cosmopolitan, TP Rico Loriedo. TP Rico. From
Yes, TP Nar,
yes,
thank you.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Thank
From
you.
Manila Crown, TP Fidel Malbas. The one who lately asked those questions from...
Good evening po. Thank you.
Thank you. From Manila Diamond, TP Joel Gobot. I think he's still there.
Evening. Yes, good evening. Thank you for the webinar.
Thank you for the attendance. From Manila East, TP Mark Anthony Dison.
Good evening. Thank you, TPNR, and
you,
to our guest tonight.
From Manila Espiritu Santo Tayuman, TP Evi Oy. From Manila Fort Santiago, TP Maria Angela Eval. From Manila Jose P. Rizal, TP Alejandro Gubat. From Manila Maagap, TP Ronald De Los Santos. From Manila Magic, TP Dexter Ortega. From Manila Maharlika, TP Francisca Cabina. And from Pandacan, Manila, TP Annalyn Tindoy. Are you still there, mate? And back to Manila, downtown Manila, TP Bobot. I think you have something to upcoming activities. Can you invite? Can you go on line, please? The very active past
Hello,
president
yes.
now representing
Good
the downtown Manila. Go ahead, mate.
Salamat. Thank you. Good evening to everyone.
Thank you, mate. So to proceed with, may I call TP Gilbert SOSA for the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo.
Thank you very much, TP Mar. Actually, maliit na club lang kami sa District 3800. We started by July 1, 2020, this year, this Rotary with only 15 members. Kasi dati 22 kami, pero marami. So, we started only as 15 nung July 1. Sa ngayon ay 22 na kami. We are a small club with big dreams.
Diyan nagsisimula po.
Yes. So, President, these are our members. Me as the president, ang vice president po namin is past president Poyax Ortiz Jr., si Atty. Ortiz. President-elect is Billy Correa. Our secretary is Eden Rochester. Treasurer naman po si Rachel Gaon. Ang club administrator namin is si past president Lucy Reyes. Service project is Yanto. Membership si Banji Pastor. Public image is Gerard Sosa. And part of the board of director is PP Josie Pestejo. Other members are PP Ed Bagtas ex officio, PP Julie Aguda, PP Annie Wolcott, Rotarian Nilmatan, John Bersosa, Harold Cuevas, si Junicio Malile Jr., Ket Trapalyo, Herman Banggi, si Rhea Ann Magleo, si Ian Salungsungan, at present is nasa barko rin because nagtatrabaho pero nag-join ng meeting.
Member, okay.
He's a harbor pilot. By the way, TPMAR may mga mga ship captains din kami ang trabaho sa barko like si Rotarian Herman Banggi. I think si TPMAR is also kapitan ng barko dati or
Dati
sa
po.
shipping industry. Opo, yeah.
Nice.
And si Sherwin Cruz. Yun lang po mga members namin. 22 strong members of Rotary Club of Petro. And I want to acknowledge also the presence of our AG, si AG Larry Secreto. Thank you for attending meeting, AG Larry.
That's true. Yes. So this time I want to acknowledge also the principal and our member of the Claro M. Recto High School. Hello, Sir Rafi Caballos, with your teachers and students. Kindly introduce.
Magandang gabi po to all Rotarians of the Manila A, TP Trust Professional Presidents of Manila A, TPNAR, and of course from Metro Antipolo, TP GILBERT, SOSA, and all Rotarians, district officers. Magandang gabi po. I am pleased to inform you that in this meeting we have two teachers around. First, si Mr. Josel Sherwin Marciano, the advisor of Supreme Student Government, as we have informed him and also the SSG that this project AngelNet will be beneficial, especially to our SSG officers. Sir JC, pwede kang bumati. Nandiyan pa ba siya? Sir JC Marciano. Of course, nandito rin po si Ma'am Beatrice. Ayan.
Good evening.
Opo. Nandito rin po si Ma'am Beatrice Nicole Dilubio, our values education teacher. Kasi nabanggit din po namin sa staff meeting that the AngelNet will also be included sa guidance program ng aming paaralan.
Nice.
Opo. And we have already formed the Interact of the Claro M. Recto High School, awaiting for the sponsorship of the Rotary Club of ERMITA Manila for formal and official acceptance. And siya po ay dating Vice President Rotaractor of Philippine Normal University, Civil Act, the advisor of the Interact. Ma'am Beatrice, could you say something po?
Evening po sa lahat.
Good evening.
On behalf of Interact Club of CMR-HS, gusto po namin magpasalamat for this opportunity. Ang dami po namin natutunan na pwede po namin magamit. Thank you po.
Welcome.
So, yun, maraming salamat po, and we are willing to accommodate the program of the AngelNet. From then on, we will discuss this in thorough with our staff and our teachers so that from time to time we could also include in our programs for the students. Thank you po, Gilbert. Maganda po itong initiative. And TP NAR, sana po ay mas marami pang activities like this, no? Webinars for teachers and for learners. Thank you po, Colonel SENA. Thank you very much po. God bless everyone.
Yes, thank you, Sir Rafi Caballos, School Principal ng Claro M. Recto High School. Next to be called Ma'am Grace Okit from the Manuel L. Quezon Senior High School. Ma'am, are you still there?
Yes, Tipinar, good evening po sa lahat. I would like to say thank you, Sir Tipinar and Sir Gilbert from the Rotary Club of ERMITA Manila and Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo, respectively. This AngelNet webinar is very much informative and very timely. Thank you very much, Lieutenant Colonel SENA, for answering my question earlier. And we hope to have more discussion. Sana mapagbigyan nyo din yung invitation namin after some time if we may be ready for another webinar for our school. Then thank you for having this AngelNet webinar. So we are welcoming this in our school. This is such a very amazing and very timely project, especially for our schools nowadays that we are conducting the online classes, and we are hoping to address issues on the net on the following days that we are conducting the online class. Thank you and good evening to all TP, to all past presidents. Thank you very much for inviting us again.
Welcome.
And may I acknowledge also from our school, Ma'am Lynn Paragison is with us also.
Yes.
And Ma'am Lynn Paragison is also our coordinator, school coordinator to the Rotary Club of ERMITA Manila. And we are preparing for our another Bayanihan Transformational Presidents 2.1. If God's permits, we will having another kickoff on October 23.
23. Yes,
Thank you po, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Ma'am. Thank you, Ma'am Grace.
Apo.
And last but not the least, from the San Gabriel Elementary School, nandyan po ba si Ma'am Florpina Barabat, the school principal? Kasi kanina po, mahina daw ang signal nila dahil sa maulan. Mukhang hindi siya nakapasok. Okay, tuloy natin. Setting of Session 2, TP Gilbert. Okay, so may mga target na tayong topic for the Session 2. Yun ang iniisip ko. Whichever or how many clubs may ever from Manila A mag-join club meeting with Manila B. In that case, mas maraming scope of attendees from the Rotaractors and to the community-based Rotaractors of each club. Matrabaho ito, pero habang nag-i-enjoy, medyo patapos na rin yung mga 6 areas o 7 areas of focus namin mga projects. Dito natin ifo-focus ngayon sa peace and conflict and resolution. Mukhang dito kami kukonting project. So this could be considered one of those project. So sa meeting na ito, 3 po ang tinamaan namin. The community service project, the international service project, and also the club admin project. So mag-usap-usap na lang po ang Manila A Group for the next session. Ang target ko po ay October 22, if that is okay for TP Gilbert.
Yeah, that's okay with me, TP Mar.
That's good.
Okay. I can accommodate that data.
At saka yung topic na depende sa clubs na, no, sa mga adapted schools nila. Ako may dalawa na. So we could set specific what's this topic for their required, lalo na sa online classes. Thank you po, TP Gilbert. So that's all. Any question? If nothing much to be discussed, it's time for the adjournment. I will start the TP Gilbert on behalf of my club, Rotary Club of ERMITA, Manila, and the Manila A Club Group. I call this AngelNet Cyber Awareness Orientation Session 1 adjourned.
On my side, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo, I hereby declare this webinar, joint webinar meeting with the Rotary Club of ERMITA, Manila, adjourned.
Thank you, TP Gilbert.
TP Gilbert, TP NAR.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much
Thank
po.
you. Sa uulitin.
Thank you very much also.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po. Thank you
Thank you
po.
po. God bless
Good
you
night
po,
po. God
ma'am.
bless.
Naka
Stay
3
safe
hours.
Screenshot.
po.
Naka 3 hours
Screenshot.
tayo.
Thank you very much po.
Bless.
Screenshot.
Sige,
Screenshot.
screenshot,
po.
screenshot.
Pahingin na
Okay.
lang kopya, kasi
Oo.
naka-iPad.
Meron na. Pero kukuha pa tayo ng isa. Sinong available dyan, please look on your camera and say cheers in 3, 2, 1. And yes.
Cheers.
Let me save it. Yan. So thank you very much. Sa uulitin, mga
Ulitin.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Salamat SDG sa attendance. Salamat
Yes,
AG,
anytime.
PE, Willie. Ang aking PE kasi may anak yun binabantayan kaya sumibat na rin. At most especially kay Colonel Senya sa mahaba-haba pang pag-uusapan natin ito.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So TP Fidel.
Yeah. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. TP Lin. Maraming salamat. Yan.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Club Sec.